Okay, so starting off, hi. I looked at the article about critical, compassionate intellectualism for Latino students. Mostly, this article talked about how Latinos, there's a big racism going on with them, and how pretty much they have silenced themselves because they have this belief that academic success is unattainable for them just because of the racism that is out there. And a lot of teachers treat them in a sort of banking education where they feel that they have all the knowledge and they need to give that to the students. So it doesn't really give the Latinos a chance to have a voice in anything. In Tucson, Arizona, there were 20 Latino students that went into a class, and pretty much the goal was to help raise their voices against this silence. Um, the white students were offered more, even though there is a higher percentage of Latinos in the school. Um, so pretty much the class that they were going to take was to help them feel as though that they had equal ways to create knowledge and that they could have dialogue and that people could relate to them instead of them feeling like they don't have a voice or anything in the community. Um, the article also talked about authentic caring versus aesthetic objects or aesthetic caring. Authentic caring is pretty much the emotional connection. A teacher having a connection with a student because that student might know the background of that teacher, or the teacher relating themselves to that student and the student getting to know the teacher. Um, and then aesthetic caring is more like treating the student like an object, like they're just a thing to fill the room, that they don't have opinions, they can't have dialogue or anything. So pretty much critical compassionate intellectualism is there's three pretty much steps to it. Is to critical pedagogy, which is the creation of knowledge, authentic caring, which is treating them like human beings, and then social justice content, teaching content that counters racism and racist stereotypes. So they feel like they are part of something and they can have that dialogue and it's an open environment and they can use their critical thinking skills in order to show the learning that they can have. The next research that I watched was the video that focused on cultural responsive teaching. Pretty much this was taking everyday English terms and having the students write a play about their own experience and then relating it to metaphors or foreshadowing. It gave the students an opportunity to use those things in their writing and use their own experiences in order for them to learn. I thought this was great for the students so that they felt as though they could share what was going on in their community or what was going on with them, and they didn't have to hide so much from it. Pretty much in my past, I haven't dealt with the Latino community very much, but I have dealt with an African American community, and I feel as though they have a lot of stereotypes against them that they deal with all the time, and that they don't show their opinion as much because I think that they feel that they are not heard and they're not listened to. And in my professional opinion, when I have students that are African American or Latino or Hispanic that are in some of my classes, I think they get more nervous in a way because they see around them that there are more white generally in some of the classrooms. So they already feel a little different than everybody. So they sometimes, I think, feel like their opinions can't be made or anything. I don't think it's something where you have to pick on them or anything to get them to answer, but I think that the questions should be open ended so that all the kids feel welcome to put some kind of response into it, or that all the kids share in the classroom instead of just certain kids, so that there's no stereotype against any kind of ethnicity, that they all have a chance to share and give dialogue back to the teacher. I guess my two questions, my first question would be, what could be a way you would show your students that you care about them? What could you do to make sure that they know that you care? My next question is, do you feel it is hard to not teach in a banking education model? I know that some professors and even some teachers just get up there and talk, talk, talk. Do you think that it's easy to not do that and to not just stand up there and talk to the students? Because I know that a lot of times I feel like I just get up there and talk, talk, talk to them, and I don't give them a chance to give me any kind of dialogue back. So I think that's it.